It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. Here's Deontay Spencer. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
You're right.
They're coming out with a jumbo.
We just lost.
To throw, Bridgewater.
We just lost.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up. It
makes sense. When you first start, you're not supposed to advertise it. Yes.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
I don't never post
and that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
No one asked.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10.
Yep, it's a bad. Oh, shit, my dumb ass.
Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. Game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I thought you was going really.
There to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Okay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, Baconator. That's a lot. A Baconator. Just the sandwich.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10
any
at their own
nigga,
25-yard line.
Anything at Wendy's costs that much. So relax. Yes, it does. Yes, there's nothing lower than $5 at Wendy's.
Already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Oh,
He was open. It's a sack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one to Patrick. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Bridgewater finding Cortland Sutton on the touchdown throw. And the Broncos. The whole team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there. So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there. Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post. Get off my lawn. That's darn right. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Bro, shut up. Please.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 76 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From way up at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Williams. Broken tackle. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They still, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Ooh, I even
now
see him.
A deep shot that's complete, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant, 26 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Are you slow?
Wilson,
I just trying to tell you
first and
that.
10 at their own 24.
No. No. Why is you so annoying? Like, shut up. What? They did?
Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now it's Wilson.
Hot one.
Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. To throw again is Wilson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I swear to God, I sent him over there.
To throw is Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. Yeah, he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Wilson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great.
Why every time I get in this defense, they quick hike me?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw is Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
That's a good one.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That nigga said go bluff.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Nigga stupid.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Why is he spraying it? That's
after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
For what? No, I can't. You can't.
Reed gonna bring it out of the end zone.
Doing all that.
And out a little time, the Seahawks offense. And with a little
How
under
can
a
I
minute
give,
remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into
nobody's
that
supposed
deficit.
to give you the remote. Nigga, go find it.
First down. Flushed out right.
Man,
Nothing
just about
open
to go.
downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Are you done? I hope.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No one cares. Shut up.
There's Wilson to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Now it's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They attempted the fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
That's what it would have happened last time.
Back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got him looking at...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
The video going to post on YouTube. So
and he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
It don't even matter. They could see that it lagged, dumbass. I said they can see.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left.
Circle. Oh, they dirty.
Down here. Great coverage downfield. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I'd rather tell.
To try again after the sack. Wilson being chased out left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him.
Never shut up.
My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
Steps away to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line.
I always talk like this when I play Madden. Are you done talking? Like, shut up. You done?
Throwing is Wilson.
Like, thank you. Oh,
and the Broncos get there and take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hopefully, if you stop talking, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wilson. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably,
your brother will not shut up, bro. He will not shut up. He's been talking this whole time. This whole time.
When he gets outside the pocket,
this whole time, ain't shut up.
Downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
You just think
by the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half, not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
We ain't even know that Mario, that nigga Mario stand, that nigga. He was supposed to go. Exactly.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
That nigga's annoying as fuck. That nigga ain't shut.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He's just sickening regardless.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's been so funny, bro. Me and Barry just looking at each other.
Why you say that?
Because we're trying to talk to you.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 3 quarters in the ball down, bro. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's out to the flag.
That don't mean shit.
It's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
Yeah, he should have asked first. He should have asked her first.
A 2-score game. And
yeah.
McManus able to put it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter. And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sides.
Yeah, I would have asked
that one down all the way.
That
the significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it. They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll go out near midfield.
First custody. Ooh.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Really don't. I'm not
going to. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
That nigga need to be dropped,
Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Seattle. From the red zone now, here's collision to jar that one free. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. Flush to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Wilson going to throw for it. It's complete, and he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Jesus, he must be sleeping.
First of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go, still down 1 score, and here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, Gordon once more. And he gets it down to the 32. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Bridgewater to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that changes things, no doubt. We thought we might be on the verge of our initial score of the game, but after that interception.
The long return.
Yeah, then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points up. Here's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going. And
Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Wilson wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.